Hey there, I'm wearing my red today because Valentine's Day is on Tuesday and I have a really fun activity to share with you. If you are responsible for planning your classroom party and you need something to keep your students engaged for 30 to 45 minutes, I have the perfect activity. Or if you have time to fill in the morning before your party, this is also a great activity because it's going to keep your students busy and working even though they are excited about the holiday. So it's an unlock the box mystery, which is like an escape room. So we're going to talk first about how to set this up. You're going to want your students to work in small groups. Small groups could be 3, 4, or 5 students in each group. And to put them in those groups, you are going to use some grouping cards. So you'll just cut apart the words here, and you're going to give one to each student. I actually like to put these underneath their desk or underneath their chair, even before they come in the morning. That way they don't even know that they're there, and I can just say, look under your desk and get your grouping card. They look at it, and then they need to look at the word on it and find the other students who have something in the same category. For example, there's carrots and broccoli and lettuce, so they need to find everybody who has some sort of vegetable. And then there's another one that is colors, red, green, orange. They need to find everybody who has a color word. So they're grouping based on the category of word that they have. And then they meet up with the other students who have that same category, and that's their group to do the escape room activity. There are 4 different clues, and their goal at the end is to unlock a box to get a special prize. So let's talk about the materials. Technically, you don't need any of this. All you really need are the clues. You can hand them to the students, and when they're done solving them, they can just come tell you and get their prize. If you want to make it a little bit more interesting, you can use an actual lockbox. I got this from the Dollar Tree. It was very inexpensive. I got one for each group and then just put the group number up on top so that each group knew exactly which one they needed to get. And then I put their prizes inside. For Valentine's Day, anything really cute, Valentine's Day themed. I actually was just at the dollar store the other day and saw some really cute crafts. They were scratch off stickers. They would be really cute to put in here. Or if you have Valentines for your students, you can even put those directly in here, and then they get their Valentines when they open the box. And if you want to do another level, you could also do a lock on the box. When I first started doing Unlock the Box mysteries, I ordered these number locks from Amazon, and they were really cool because the last clue is always going to give them a 4-digit number to solve, so they could use that to open the lock. Well, these lasted for about 4 or 5 times of doing Unlock the Box mysteries, and then I started noticing that if my students relocked it afterwards and moved the numbers, it no longer was set to the number that I told them sometimes. They figured out how to change the code and changed it. So once it was changed, they wouldn't lock again, and my money went out the door because they didn't work anymore. So they were really cool at first, if you want to go that route, but also then I also went a cheaper route and ended up with these locks from the dollar store again, so very inexpensive. And all I did was put these on to lock it, and then when they solved that last clue, they would come and show me, and I would hand them the key, and then they could go and unlock their own box. So either kind of lock works, or like I said, if you don't even want to spend the money for those, all you have to do is have the prizes ready for them. They show you their answer, and you can give them the prize. There are 4 clues that your students are going to work in their groups to solve, and each clue you are going to put into an envelope. And I just like to label them with the group number and the clue number just so they don't get mixed up. And then fold the paper, put it in the envelope, and then at the beginning you are just going to give each group clue number 1. They're going to work together, solve clue number 1, and then they're going to bring it to you to have it checked, and then you are going to give them the envelope for clue number 2, which is why it's helpful to have them labeled with group number and clue number so you know exactly who you're giving it to and when they're ready for it. There is a teacher cheat sheet included so that all you need to do is put this on your clipboard. And as they come to have their answers checked, you can really quickly look through and see if they have them right before handing them the next clue. One really neat thing about this Unlock the Box mystery is that you can actually build in the students handing out their Valentines during the Unlock the Box mystery. So there are two different options for clue number 2. In the first one, you are going to have your students give out their Valentines by putting them on their friends' desks or in the boxes, wherever you're collecting their Valentines. They can do it actually before they solve clue number 2. And the reason this is good is because clue number 1 usually takes them a while. They're unscrambling all the Valentine's Day words. So the groups usually finish this one at different times. So if you have 4 students in a group, only those 4 students would be giving out their Valentines when they finish this clue before they start on clue number 2. And it really spreads it out, so your whole class isn't trying to give out Valentines at the same time. You don't have to do that, though. There's also an option for clue number 2 that does not have them give out their Valentines. They go right into solving that second clue. So that is completely up to you whether you want them to hand out their Valentines or not. And then they'll solve clue 3 and clue 4. And at the end of that last one is when they get their special surprise for solving all of them. This is one of my students' absolute favorite Valentine's Day activities. They love it. They talk about it for months after, and they are always ready and eager to do more Unlock the Box mysteries. The link to this is down below the video, and if you want more Unlock the Box mysteries, it is also included in the Holidays bundle and also the Ultimate bundle, which also has Math Unlock the Box mysteries in it. Once your students do one of these, they are going to be begging to do more, so make sure that you stock up on them, and I hope you have a wonderful time celebrating Valentine's Day with your students.